sponsored by the Humboldt brand of Arizona, supplier to all of your premium cannabis brands, all the way from the Emerald Triangle. Make sure when you're in your local dispensaries, you ask for the Humboldt brand of Arizona. My name is Remostylez, and you're at F Your Opinion Podcast, where your opinion don't matter. Today, we're introducing my new co-host, Tone Kapone and AB 730. Hey. No, today we're gonna talk about a few different things, man. Just get into it. Current events, things that are happening, giving you our opinion. Remember, F Your Opinion is basically F your opinion about our opinion. You know, in these days and time, people have an opinion of what you know, if it's out there, we have a right to have an opinion about it. So, you know, with that being said, I mean, listen, man, let's address the elephant in the room, man. We talking about Diddy.
The vampire.
Man, I'm
vampire
talking about
Brooklyn.
And Mr. Take that. Look, you know, what's your opinion, Tone? I mean, you know, Diddy, with you know, what's going on in the Cassidy situation? What y'all think, you know?
I mean, I think everything is true. I mean, from all the news you hear, it has to be true. And then, like, when you get the back memoirs of what's his name, Clive Davis.
Hold on, listen. You telling me some new breaking news? What memoir was written by who?
So Clive Davis, you know, the main dude who put
I know who Clive is.
Everybody on Mariah Carey, all them and everything, who put Diddy onto the thing. Basically, wrote a tell-all book.
How long ago was this?
But this just came out not too long ago. Yeah, you can look it up, because I was just reading this myself, and it was talking about how, you know, starting a business, his life, you know, just basically tell all about his whole life and what he did and things he didn't tell everybody. And in there, he talks about things, not dropping any names, but you can read between the lines.
Okay, so he didn't directly say X, Y, Z.
Yeah, but he was like, I was in a situation where I didn't tell everybody that I was playing both sides of the field.
He said Diddy said that.
He didn't say Diddy said it, but he said it himself, saying that he played both sides of the field.
Oh, no doubt. Them
so yeah,
weird ass white boys. I'm talking about, what you think? What's your opinion on Diddy and the Cassie?
Man, listen, man. Man, it's too much. It's too much. There's too much smoke, man. And heat of fire, man. You know what I mean? Let's be honest, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Let's be honest.
I feel like this. There's no question. Diddy did that shit.
Yeah, there's no question.
There's no question. Diddy. My problem with this situation is that, and this is my opinion. You know, obviously, whatever took place. Listen, we can say Cassie was young and 19, but she also was living in, you know, that lifestyle. Mm-hmm. Like how I look back and I seen where they met at. They met at, you know, in Paris or somewhere at a, you know, a fashion show. Like, they ain't somewhere you just at. You know what I mean? So she a celebrity. I know she making music or whatever, you know, and that helped her kind of career, because, well, actually took her away from her career. I remember she made some music and then she kind of was just with Diddy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And living that lifestyle. No doubt. My thing is, like, you go obviously you mess with the trainer. The trainer, you and the trainer go on to get married and have children. Now, between that period of time, it's 5 or 6 years that have gone by. Why now? You know, that's now, okay, the New York passed the law or whatever. Was that something that was just like, you know, because I'm pretty sure she made some calls prior to that to Diddy, like, yo, you know, listen, I need some money, you know, and obviously at some point he stopped responding, or he didn't respond to it at all, so she went public with it, right? So she go public with it, and then you get the money, and you gone. Like, now, how does this help other women?
No, she just exposing it.
Yeah,
she really exposed him.
Man, she ain't exposing nothing about no Diddy. We know Diddy is a fruit. He a fruit tootie, man. That man been like that. That man Diddy has been a, you know. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen.
It's been allegedly.
Man, listen. I personally feel like this. If you're a billionaire, you know what you have to do evilly to become a billionaire? Man. Think about how many people you done stepped on. You can say what you want to say, man. You know what I mean? You're a business owner, but, you know, the more you go up and be billions of dollars, like there's no question doing a lot of satanic things. Think about, tell me a $1 billionaire right now that we can talk about right now that, you know, this is clean, that you ain't heard nothing about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, even Oprah.
Oh, she the biggest dirty one.
No, I'm just saying, I ain't gonna call it. I'm just saying, even with her situation and having Stedman.
I mean, you talking about black, white?
I'm talking about definitely black, white. Oh, we know the billionaire. I mean, we ain't. You know, they very evil.
So you telling me Jay-Z dirty too?
Man, come on, man. You know Jay. I mean, Jay-Z come from a dirty place.
Yeah.
When we come from the streets, you know what I mean? So
I get that.
Yeah, I'm talking about now as far as, you know, whatever. When you talk about secret society, I feel like, yes, good question. I feel like, yeah, Jay-Z and them got some type of secret society, or not secret society, you know, a clique that they belong to, something that they got going on that's outside of, you know, the realm of you and I knowing about it.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot of money being played. So, and there's a lot of people that's been taken advantage of. That's you could talk like, you know, with Dame. I had the opportunity of meeting Dame and having a conversation with Dame. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and Dame is, you know, one thing about Damon Dash is he gonna say just what's on his mind. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no sliding. It ain't no, you know, it's coming right at you. You know, and that's one thing you can respect because you can know how to handle somebody. You know what I mean? But back to Diddy, yeah, we've been knowing Diddy has been involved in, you know what I mean? Listen, everybody died but Diddy.
Hey, he's a new age vampire, man.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Take that.
That's what he doing, is taking it.
Yeah, you know, so my thing with that is just, you know, what I was very, I'm gonna be honest, I was disappointed that she made all this, you know, smoke about 30 whatever amount, and then just like got the money and okay. Like,
so what would you like to see out of it then? What would be a good lesson for not just for women but even our culture?
Listen, if it took you, I can understand you getting out of the relationship, you running, you know, under the circumstances. Mm-hmm. She started dating the trainer, while obviously this trainer had been at their house training him, so she was been fucking this nigga and probably in Puff space. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's just keep it real. You know what I mean? And then y'all get married 6 years down the road, and then you come ask for $30 million. You know, you want the lifestyle, but you chose this guy. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's basically how and that's, again, in my opinion, from the outside. Yeah. So I'm saying 6 months, 8 months, you get the money. Yeah. Or a year.
It's basically one of those situations, you sign the contract, this is what come with it.
Well, I don't think she signed a contract. I mean, she maybe signed an NDA, you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
He strong-armed her, man.
Yeah. I mean, listen, he definitely. Intimidation, all of that. All of the R. Kelly laws. Yeah. That nigga applied them all. You know what I'm saying? Like, no doubt. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is when you that is going on, you benefit while you in it. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get out of it, it don't take you 6 years to be compensated.
Mm-hmm. We in that age, man.
That's all I'm saying. So now you okay, this is an opportunity. Yeah. So you'll become an opportunist. Mm-hmm. You're right. We're in that day, so that you become an opportunist. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about, you know what I mean? It's a lot. Listen, this is just the beginning. Like, dude already in the jail screaming about, Diddy better help me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, about the Tupac and one to get killed and all that. Like, you can just imagine, man. Like, you know that happened. You know, if your man Biggie, y'all, the beef is going on, you want that nigga dead. Yep. There's no question you had that conversation. You can't tell me you ain't had that conversation.
Yeah, like, especially the way they were like,
oh, my nigga, this nigga is saying he fucked my artist wife and all this. Like, yo, this nigga need to go. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so to say you didn't have that conversation, come on, man.
Ain't no way every nigga has that conversation.
Especially right now.
Especially when you get that kind of information, the first thing you think is, where the stick at?
Hey, a nigga take something for you right now. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know. But you know, so it ain't a question whether he did the shit. He definitely did the shit. I'm just saying,
did it.
no doubt, fingerprints all over it. Like, you know, Diddy, you know, I'm sure Diddy is on the down low.
Dirtbag Diddy, man.
Yo, man, Diddy is definitely into some things. That,
See, that's probably why she was with the trainer. She tired of seeing all
oh
that.
no, listen, everything she done, I ain't listen. You know, that ain't for my. You know, whatever she went through, I can't. You know, that's women shit. I'm talking about men shit. Men shit is like, okay, yo, you know, did he do it? Yeah. My saying is like how everything is happening now with women are coming back from this. I mean, a woman came out on Bill Cosby from the 70s. I'm like, damn, from the 70s? Like, can you remember the 70s? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you remember something 10 years ago? Like, I mean, maybe it's just me, but going back 15, 20 years and just kind of like, yeah, you can recall some things, but like, I don't like. 40 years? 50, when the 70s, 50 years ago, right?
Man.
50 years ago.
Man, thinking about that, I was talking to my cousin about that. I was like, man, what they gonna start going back on the days when we was in like middle school on the playground smacking girls' booties? Like, they gonna come get us for that? They gonna... Man,
the 90s was nasty. The stuff that we did and how you did it and how, like I had, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, this ain't just stop. We all think that, okay, because everywhere you look, a woman has got her ass out. And when I mean that, she got on some, you know what I'm saying, the leggings, right? But
it was gauchos back in my day.
Back then, though, they had the biker shorts.
Yeah.
Doing the butt. You remember EU came out. All the women had there was the bikers, they were the leggings, just cut to shorts. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's always, you know, been there, you know. But I mean, yeah, definitely, he did it, man. Guilty. Nelly, what y'all think about Nelly and Ashanti?
I mean, damn you, Nelly. It should have been me, but
I mean, it was about that time, though.
Right? It's about that time.
It was about that time.
Yeah, I mean,
they've been dealing with each other for quite some time, so it had to happen.
I just hope they keep their life private, what they love and their family, because keeping it public nowadays is more trash than what it can be for most people. Because like even on that situation of, you know, I'm happy for them, but as soon as you put the public eye in your relationship, and it's crazy because like, it's just crazy when you start putting that public in it.
Come to the mic too.
It's real crazy when you start putting the culture plus the public eye plus everybody else's culture in it, because like. For the longest, who do we think was the best couples in life? It was Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. We was like, oh man, I want that. Even what did J. Cole had? He even quoted in this song, I want that Will love, that Jada Will Viv love. Yeah. And now since we've been in their life, their culture, we just like, well, I don't want that kind of love.
No, sir.
But on real talk, I can't hate it because they've been that strong.
Yep.
And nobody knew all this time. Maybe some friends, close people, but like it wasn't in the limelight until social media made it popular to be all up in our lives, all up in my. I need to let them know that, you know, this is polyamorous. I need to let them know that I'm living a double standard life, or you know, I got this entanglement, and it's like that ain't cool. Like, because we've seen this happen back in the days. We didn't see pastors corrupt the whole church and didn't nobody know about it. But
I feel you. Listen. Jada and Will Smith is everybody's relationship. What the hell y'all talking about? Like, I'm saying, like, if you get your girl to want to get with another girl, you know what I'm saying? Now, Will Smith, and I won't say everybody because it's either the male or the female side. Like, Will is a simp.
Some male.
No, Will is simp.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like, he been from the beginning. Listen, she want Tupac, he died. I got an opportunity.
Man,
he was the second choice from the top.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I'm sure she didn't let him know that. Like, he ain't just, you know what I mean? Like, in his pursuit of that woman, I'm sure she was like, you know, or whatever. But the way she said now, like, she wasn't, you know, they never did nothing. So I'm like, other than Jada just keep lying, you know, other than that, they wasn't together. August Alsina, you think August was there for her, but after this, the only thing I got from that, maybe August was there for Will.
Ooh.
For them both. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never thought about that one.
I'm just saying, because he came out gay.
Yeah.
Who did?
August Alsina. They got a boyfriend. Yeah, came out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shortly after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did a interview and all that. So I'm like, hold on, maybe.
And they did have a clip that's been going viral, that's been going crazy, talking about when Will was outside on the green somewhere doing golfing, and the dude came up, started rubbing his shoulders, and the camera was with his wife, and he said, "Man, don't nobody know how to do a man like a man does."
Who said that?
Will Smith.
No, listen. Listen, I'm saying, y'all ain't heard the joke about Will. What's the dude? What's his name, man? That played in what's his name? Martin. It's supposed to be Will homeboy. I guess one of Will's assistants say he walked in on Will, and dude would turn him out the frame, man. Will's assistant say on a movie he recently came out. He said he was told to go find Will, couldn't find him nowhere. And what's the one that was married to? What's the chick? Remember she played on Martin's show?
Tisha Campbell.
What's the dude she married? Dwayne Martin.
Yeah, from above the rim.
From above the rim.
Yep.
Say, the assistant said he couldn't find him nowhere, and went into into a trailer and found Dwayne Martin turned him out the frame. This is assistant that came forward. And that's what he said. He said it like that. He said, yo. I say, what? Like, yo, so, and then Dwayne Martin said, I ain't got nothing to say, you know what I mean, whatever. Like, you know, that's some shit you supposed to come out and I don't care. What the fuck you out of your damn mind? You see me no motherfucker where doing no nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Like, no, he talking about I don't got nothing to say. Like,
yeah.
But so again, man, listen, that money, man, when you get to that level, I guarantee you, man, like, cause I done heard, you know, I know a couple cats, you know what I mean, just, you know, been in professional sports and, you know, that curtain has been pulled back and have attended these parties, man. You heard this stuff like they have sacrificial parties where, you know, I've even heard white people eating a person, like cut their butt on the table, you know, at one of those parties in Hollywood.
See, that's
like you know how people get into that they put the hooks in their skin and hang in front of, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, yo, that thing, it get real weird. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, you know, on those levels of, you know, so you can just imagine, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, man, the money is the root of all evil, man. And that ain't just a saying. Look at, you ever watch those videos where they dissect everything on the bill and what it stands for? Because remember, somebody did this. Somebody created this. This is a creation, the money, the currency. You know what I mean? And you see, you know, the pyramid, you see all, you know what I mean? You can look in the window, they show it was a skull inside, like with a magnifying glass. Like, look at these videos, man, and show all the different stuff on a dollar bill or 20, you know what I mean?
It's for real. It's a real thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, next topic, man. T.I.'s son. T.I. and his son, man.
Standing on business. Standing on business. I say that's real disrespectful. Everything that was going on from whoever was recording it, to him being in his mama's face yelling, to T.I. not even stopping his son from doing all that. It was just, the whole thing was messy. And like I said, it just, that whole thing of putting everything on social media, that didn't need to be seen. That was more of a blemish than a you know, oh, this is how the family really is thing.
Yeah, but you got to remember, since King was a little boy, he been on a reality TV show. So being on camera and, you know what I mean, like, they've been living their life. They grew up on television. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, and then obviously this thing is addictive. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's very, very addictive. Like, one of the worst drugs in the world. You know what I mean? You know, so everybody film everything. I mean, it's funny you bring that up because a lot of cats out, you know, came up with and ran the streets with, man. And I see them now online posting their food, taking pictures of their food and saying where they at. And I be just thinking, like, man, like, you know what I mean? Like, where you get that at? Where they do that at? You know what I mean? I'm just not a person. I'm private. Like, I ain't gonna, you know, tag you where I'm eating at. And where I don't care what's going on. You know what I mean? It's just like, I just, you know, that ain't for everybody to know.
Some of them do it a couple hours later when they leave the restaurant.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's cool. You just posting. You know what I mean. That's what's up. Yeah. But again, like, everything ain't everybody business. That's just how I. Yeah. You know what I mean. And you know, what's for me ain't for everybody. But I just be like, yo, I don't know, man. More and more I look at stuff as like like it's a whole lot of lady men.
Man. Yeah.
Like it's a whole lot of lady men, man. Like I'm like, man, like you know, they're more feminine than actual women. You know, in the way that they conduct themselves and the way that they talk behind people back, and you know what I mean, and not even know the whole story and just ready to run. I'm like, man, like we in trouble. You know what I mean? Like where's the masculinity?
Man, you got grown men getting lace front braids. It's gone. It's gone, man. It's gone. Cause they don't want that old school. They don't want that old school no more. They want what's now and convenient and what's up to date and gets that clout. Even with the old heads, it is sad to say, cause like you said, I've seen my OGs post everything, post their guns, post the money. It's like, damn, you told me not to do that. Now you doing the same. All right.
Trying to get some clout.
Or you see the 50-year-old mama busting it harder than the mama, looking better than they own child. Like the mama looking, and they be because these challenges. You know what I'm tired of?
What?
I'm tired of seeing the cell phone on the ceiling challenge, and they old ass at work supposed to be clocking somebody in and taking care of these nasty nose ass kids.
Them ceiling challenges.
I swear to God, if I see another thick teacher in the first grade corner with the little letters on the floor twerking, I'm about to call the school. I'm a snitch. No.
Man, listen, I love a fat ass just like the next man, but I'm so tired of you. Listen, man, y'all got to do that. Ain't even dancing. You got to do more. Give me more. I need to see more. Like all you doing is your big old heels jumping up and down off the ground, and your ass is going with it. Like
you twerking cellulite.
Like no, I'm just saying. Like
keep putting that motherfucker on the ceiling, man.
Yeah, I'm saying like yo, all y'all like everybody looking over their shoulder, like you know what I mean? Like yo, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like women damn near walk into the room backwards nowadays. Hey, bitch, you want your ass to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I don't know, man. What happened to the natural ass, man? The nice, you know, I'm a Southern boy, man. I'm from Bad News, Virginia, man. I'm from where a beautiful black woman, butt jingling, like, ain't no silicone, ain't nothing in there but collard greens in that thing, man. You know what I mean?
Candied yams roasted.
Roasting in that thing, man. Listen. Good Lord, man, what has gone? Hey, I'm talking about
we in the plastic day and age, man. Plastic, man.
They didn't trade them greens for some Peter Jungle.
Peter Jungle. Peter Jungle. No, they ain't even Peter Jungle.
Some salad to go.
That's cool. I'm cool with the hard boot. Did the girl with the workout, do the squat? You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't. You know what I mean? That's cool.
Natural.
Yeah, that's not. I'm talking about these joints that got the ant bodies. Mm-hmm. All the ant bodies, you know what I'm saying, need to, you know, like all y'all got the same body. I mean, a lot of these women look just alike. I can't tell them apart. No, I'm just saying, like the Aries and you know, I'm looking, I'm like, they all got the same hips, the same, you know, makeup. You know, I'm like, yo. Like where the individuality? Where is the individual? What happened?
There's some nice little selections out there though.
Give me one. Give me something. Who you talking about right now? Who you look and say, yo?
Well, as far as entertainers,
no, I'm talking about female. You go off the top rope on. Did you want to, you know, take that? You that's something you look at and say, yo, oh man, that joint right there is incredible. You know.
I mean. I can't even off top. Nah, I can't think of nothing.
Nothing
that's natural. Yep. I mean, Megan Thee Stallion for sure.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Man, come on.
I mean, yeah. For natural, I feel you because we just had this conversation. She natural.
Is she natural?
She is natural.
Yeah, I mean,
man, off the top rope.
She wake up without the makeup.
I'm so tired of Megan Thee Stallion, though,
Give
man.
me the ceiling, man.
I'm just saying, man. Look, it's a joke.
Ceiling challenge.
Listen, man.
Hey, ceiling challenge.
No. I'm talking about like, look. It's a joint work at Sam's Club. Got a better body.
Where she at? Let me get that number. I'm about to go get my membership right now.
I said it's on a Sam's Club, man. That's why.
Man, I don't know about
man,
that.
Man, John, listen. I'm talking, and she ain't all made up. You know what I mean? The lace front and all that on. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I don't like all that. I don't like all this.
Nah.
I don't like all that. I don't like
that Joe Camel eyelash either.
I don't like all that eyelashes, all that. Like, yo, you know, now if you going out, there's an event, we got, you know, somebody's wedding or something, but yo, like, you know, it's It's a Tuesday.
It's Megan Thee Stallion though.
No, Megan Thee Stallion. No, she doing it. I don't like Megan. I don't like Megan Thee Stallion. Where I feel like you talking in her song, she didn't talk about getting gangster and busting guns, and then when the guns go off, you do something else.
Okay, but her appearance though.
I can't get past that. Yeah, she fat as shit, no doubt.
Hey, Megan the rider though, cause she tried to sit there and lie about it until homie made an album and just started clowning it. So,
man, listen, I feel you, man. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like you talking this, that, and the third. Like, listen, if you acting like you gangster, like then women are not, man. Because I'm like this. We live in a time period right now where. I'm not chauvinist. I want women to get exactly what men get. And with that come being held accountable and having an opinion. Like, y'all can't do that. That's what I'm saying. You know, one of y'all boss bitches and this, that, and the third. Then, don't do this to no woman.
I feel you.
Hold on.
Tory Lanez in bus at her or what?
I don't know. I want in the truck. But I'm saying, like, whatever happened, you know what I'm saying, it started way before that got in that truck. It started at the house, whatever he was hollering at Shorty, and she just seemed like a loud bitch to me. I'm talking about like she one of them ghetto bitches, like loud. You know what I mean? Like,
did you get to watch the documentary on HBO?
I mean,
no, I didn't. But I can just tell.
Is she about 6'2"?
I don't know. But I can just tell.
She like 6'2", and he like what, 5'1"?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, listen, man. Look. You gonna act like a woman or you gonna act like a gangster? You can't do both.
But I gotta say this too. He ain't the right nigga to handle that.
Who?
Tory. Cause we didn't grow up with seeing aunties like that, cousins who's rough as fuck, but they got that dude who come in and be like, hey, you know that they handle that ass because they know how she a roughneck, so she with a rough nigga. That nigga ain't a roughneck nigga.
No, I don't know. I'm saying obviously she got jealous of the nigga when he was there with Kylie.
Oh well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Kylie.
Okay.
Yeah. The bigger boss bitches in the play.
Yeah.
Let's look at it like that. Like now, you know, he probably getting her a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Megan and got, you know what I mean, you know, loud.
Feeling some type of way.
Now Kylie like, look, y'all got to get the fuck out of here. That's how they didn't leave on their own.
Yeah.
They was asked to leave.
Yeah, basically.
I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, my neighbors can hear you niggas. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And that shit spilled into that truck, and then something else happened. Now, all I'm saying is that, like, listen, man. Listen, women, listen. Unless you Ronda Rousey, stop all this talking tough shit to men. That's all I'm saying. Like, stop provoking men. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you be submissive or anything like that. I'm saying, like, listen. A lot of this, you know, and you see it. Like, I got a partner, and you know, this lady, this girl. Fuck you up. I'll punch you in your face. Say something again. I'm looking. I'm just thinking like,
yeah, that's excessive.
Yeah, that's
like, yo, if that man grab you
antagonizing this man.
No, I'm just saying if he was wanted to grab you, and then you got women that you didn't see this man hit their men in the face and all kinds of stuff, and you know what I mean, like you know, then when he get like, oh, you hitting a woman, don't you hit? Like, come on, man. Come on, what we doing? You can't do that. That's what I'm saying.
That's that double standard thing where it need to change. Like, nah.
No, but again, it can't change because I'm saying, like, look, women rule the world right now. Women, like women, you know what I'm saying, are taking, you know, which is great. Women are, you know, running businesses, and women are, you know, leading industries, and you know, they doing their thing. Mm-hmm. It has gotten to a point though where women, you know, it's hard for a woman to be, you know, a woman to a man that's making less than her. They say that, but they can't do that. You know what I mean? They can't really, you know.
Yeah.
Or maybe they may say the man can't. What's your opinion on that? Women now just making a lot of money, and the man is not making as much money, so he being bossed. You know, friends like that where they being ran around the house, like everything. Like, man, I got my lady, man. I gotta go, man. You know, everything is like that.
See, like when you say that, because like literally, I just got done watching the episode of Martin back in the day when he dealt with that with Gina, when he was just like, you know, I'm a radio star, and she was like, nah, baby, I do this for business, and I'm making more zeros, and he was just like, oh, baby, my baby, you know. But at the end of the day, the show was just like, no matter what you making, what I'm making, I'm not pocket watching for our love. I love you for you. And that's, at the end of the day, if my girl is making Oprah money and I'm making my 9 to 5 and she still loves me, I don't give a damn. And like, it's that part of where you gotta trust. You gotta open yourself up to that little vulnerability. And if you want to deal with that in that relationship, deal with it. But if you can't handle it, get the fuck out of it. Stop bitching. Like, if that's the problem most people don't understand. Shit is simple. If you don't like it, leave them the fuck alone. If you feel uncomfortable, do something to make yourself feel more comfortable. But don't go hating this person because he's shining, got diamonds, because you don't know what the fuck they did. Or don't go hating on your boo because she didn't got a degree. She didn't did her master's. Yeah. Nigga, you just went to fucking DeVry, my nigga. What you and not hating on nobody who went to DeVry, but I'm just saying. But
so you telling me though, y'all sitting on the couch, you and your rich bitch, right? Yeah. And she say, go get my purse.
See. I'm like, nah, baby. I'm not your slave.
Oh, that's what you would say?
I ain't your slave.
No, she said, yo, go get my purse. Go get my purse.
Nah, and
no, I'm saying she doing something. I'm saying she right here. She doing something right here. She say, yo, go get my purse. Y'all sit beside each other. Her purse way upstairs. She say, she right here. She say, go get my purse.
I'm like, so is that person gonna give me some money too?
No, you wouldn't say that.
Nah, so if I'm happily married, I'm like,
you do gotta say some slick shit.
You gotta say, yeah. So person gonna give me 20, right?
Nah. Bitch, look, nah. You gotta, hey, check this out, bitch.
You like,
no. This she say. She said, hold on. Get your things. Get your
all the shit you bought me, bitch. I've been adding all this shit up, ho.
See, that's when you get a bag ready. See, when you in those situations,
check this out. All the times you told me to get that purse, bitch, I was pulling out that bread, swiping. Yeah. American Express.
You're robbing.
Robbing.
That's when you get your little duffel bag of the secret stash, and when you gotta leave, you know that tackle bag. So you know when she tell you to leave, you done got all the good stuff you wanted.
I just got my issue.
You got the pair of J's in the bag. She got you. You know, then you ready to go.
You know what? I've never been. I've
10 Rolexes.
Right.
I've never been that guy. I've never lived with a woman. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I've lived with women, but like I didn't move into her place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't. You know. Like we've been dating and, you know, she had a place. I spent more time around her place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when we got to a point like, yo, we gonna move in. Like, yo, we getting a new spot. I got a spot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, because I done had homeboys, man, like, yo, they man, it's a pitiful thing, man. When I see a man like that reduced to you know, I think it's a way. And then I have friends where women make more money and she do it tastefully. She don't make her man feel less than. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but I see that very rarely. When I see that situation, it's normally, you know, boss bitch and simp.
Yeah, it is almost the time.
You can tell, you know what I mean, like, you know, is that type of thing. And about the word bitch, like I seen this I was watching the Joe Budden podcast and what's her name, Melissa Ford. Was talking about, like, you know, I forget his name, but he used the word bitch, you know, to say bitch. My opinion on bitch is this: it exists. It's in the dictionary. Yeah. Like, you got a problem with the word, find Webster and let's get him to remove the shit. Until you can get him to take it out. Bitches is there are some bitches. There's some women and then there's some bitches. There are some women and then there's some whores. Like, let's stop acting like, and then, you know, there's some whores, there's some women that act like whores once in a while. You know what I'm saying? But those women that stay in the whore, it's a whore. Like, don't call no woman this or this, that. Like, call them what they are. If it's a woman, then she conducts herself as a woman, and she demands that respect. You can tell. But if you're conducting yourself like a bitch or a whore,
it is what it is.
Like, listen.
You trying to tell a nigga to get my purse?
Man, you speaking about that, man.
Look here, bitch.
This is another thing I've been thinking about when you talk about words. I'm still on it. You talk about those words with bitch and shit.
I'm still on it, man.
Another thing that throws me off is like how today, like, you know, just being around. I've been, you know, dealing with different business and stuff in the cannabis industry, and everywhere I go, every dispensary I hear, every song on, it's got something nigga this. Mm-hmm. One time somebody say, "Oh man, I'm retarded high," or "Man, this is gay." Motherfuckers want to attack you, but they can say nigga everywhere. But the moment I say, "Man, this shit gay," all right, man, this is retarded. Or I'm retarded high. I get people want to cancel you, but as soon as I walk into boutique store, I can hear Gunna, my nigga. Okay.
You know what? Let's go ahead and address that right from the top. That whole gay and the word faggot and all of that. Let's address that. Listen, at the beginning, this is how I see that situation. I look at that as a sexual preference.
Yeah.
That's your sexual preference.
Yeah.
What you do with whomever you decide to do that with, that's between you and them. Mm-hmm. My grandma had a saying, man, listen, if it talk about it in the living room, everybody got a right to have an opinion about it. Mm-hmm. When my grandma and them went into that damn bedroom, you better not carry your ass in that bedroom with grown folks in there talking, because whatever they talking about, they don't want you to know about the fuck they talking about. Mm-hmm. So I look at it the same way. If y'all talking about who you fucking in the living room, which is all the media, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Then I feel like, that's that's something that should be between you and your person you're doing that with. Thanks. But if you're doing it in the living room, I got a right to have an opinion about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's no different than I'd have been to a cookout, right? Went somewhere, boom, and my homeboy maybe brought his girl, you know what I mean, boom, or whatever. And they doing a little too much. They kissing, they on each other, they down there ready to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and these kids out here. Like you say, yo, homeboy, dig yourself, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because that ain't for everybody.
Yeah, that PDA shit ain't.
You know what I mean? Too much. And everybody, kids, So I feel it the same way. Why y'all keep on trying to push this on somebody? Like, listen, who you fucking it's cool, man. Let's get some business. We can make some money together. Why I gotta be about who you fucking and this and you, and I gotta respect who you doing. I don't. Yeah. That ain't how I get down. Sexually, that's not. I don't see how you could be attracted to a man. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. Maybe all the time nigga that spent in the locker room and fuck like or whatever. Like nigga, like, nigga, we don't fuck around. Like nigga, this nigga nasty as a motherfucker. Nasty ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like what you know about that nigga? You know what I mean? Like you want a woman. You want a soft lady, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just my opinion, man. Like yo, fuck who you want to fuck, but when you start talking about it in the front room, don't get mad when people have an opinion about it.
Right? Like don't get mad at me when my face crinkle up because you talking about what you and Henry did last night. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, and then
I can't talk about what I did with my girl. Why is it okay for them to be in the office talking about that?
I can't fuck with it, but to each his own.
Yeah, to each
his own.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why I say, like,
definitely don't be trying to push shit on me.
Why? That's what I'm saying. Like, look
it's in the cartoons,
it's everywhere, man. It's in like
the retail stores. Like,
man, listen, I'm telling you, watch Power, any of that stuff. I'm like, come on, man, God, come on, man.
Empire, bro.
I got
everything.
Do you fast forward?
What?
Skip.
Put my head down like this right here. Like, yo, I don't want to see that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see that. That ain't for me.
Man,
that ain't for me. Like now, reverse side to that is, let's say those same two guys was out, and me and my girl, and she knew one of them, and we out to dinner. We talk, hey, what's up, man? Ooh. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, cool, bro. Yeah, what's up, man? We y'all little chain? I ain't got no tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? That just ain't for me.
Yeah.
That ain't for me.
This is what you do.
That's what you.
But you still a good person. I ain't gonna judge you off.
Man,
of that.
that's what we lost touch, man. With being human. This is one thing too. Let me say this. With black people and white people. Listen, let me explain something to y'all. Surprise. We all from the same place. We all from Africa. This is a fact. You can go all the way back to the first fossil that was found in Ethiopia. This was over 3 million years ago. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we can get caught up in a lot of things and a lot of information. And even with Nazareth and Jesus and that going back 8,000 years. But I just said over 3 million years ago, we go back as humans or Neanderthal. Well, where we were coming, you know what I'm saying? Because they found those heads to be very big. You know what I mean? Like, with steel jaws and stuff like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But again, you have a trait which is the albino, gene. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because I have people in my family, you know what I mean? Albino, blonde hair, blue eyes, you know what I'm saying? So if two albino people have a child, what do you think it's going to look like? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm saying we originated, like we all one human. We get away from being humans. We're just human beings. living on this planet. You know what I mean? Humans. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, as long as I look at people simply as this, whether you're a good human or a bad human, you know if you're dealing with some fucked up people, or this is a good person. This person is, you know what I mean, is kind and good, and you know what I mean, and trustworthy. And you can count on them, and they ain't got nothing to do with color. You know what I mean, or sexuality. You know what I'm saying? Just whether you're a good person or a bad person. You know what I'm saying? So if you whatever you're doing, man, listen. If you doing some shit and it come out in light, you know what I'm saying? Like you doing it for other people to have an opinion on it, don't get upset when they have an opinion on it.
Exactly.
That's all I feel about that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Which I think about, you know, Young Thug. The situation is going on with Thug.
That's just one of them situations where
Free Thug, man.
Man, yeah,
No doubt.
Just free Thug. You know, that's a hard case, man. You know.
So let me say that I agree, but when we say free Thug, why? If Thug killed some people's family and killed their wives and did all this shit that they say that they trying to say that was done, do you still believe? Would you say that if Thug had killed somebody in your family?
Yeah, free him so I can get to him.
No doubt. But I'm just saying, if he did that shit,
Nah.
is he another motherfucker that deserve to be in there, or do he
for
deserve
sure.
to be out?
Yeah, for sure. He deserves to be in there.
But it's too much allegedly, so it ain't.
I ain't saying he right or wrong. I'm saying free Thug because, you know, at the end of the day, whatever y'all did, all them niggas that was with you was some fuck niggas, and they start telling and saying whatever. Like, yo, I feel like this. Snitching only happens to motherfuckers that actually did the crime. All right? If they was a part of the crime and was involved in the crime, you can't snitch. If you told somebody else some shit and they use it against you, I mean, that's just that. But go ahead, what you were saying? What else?
I'm gonna just say, made men who's been told as a rat don't live this long. So I'm just saying, if he, from what they said and what the streets say, those are made men, and anybody who's made and snitching out here don't get to live as soon as they leave the jail. So that's all I'm saying. It's one of them things where know the code, know what to say, know what to do, and I feel like this is a major play of what's going on.
From what I know about this situation, and this is just, you know, like anybody else getting information. So my overstanding, excuse me, is that while they were locked, well, you know, when Gunna was locked up with him, I guess Thug brother took a deal, because he took the same deal, did the same thing Gunna did. And Gunna was trying to get in contact with Thug, sending kites. Nobody getting back to him. You know what I mean? The lawyer come and say, listen, his brother did it. His brother did the same thing. Same thing we talking about. We can get you his brother, his blood brother. Did it.
Yeah.
What do? You reaching out to your homeboy, you sending kites, he's not responding. You see, remember y'all locked up together. Now I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just giving the facts. Y'all locked up together. His brother get out. Like, what? His brother out? How they get out? Because I'm gonna ask my lawyer. What they do? Oh, XYZ. Okay, so that means if he did the same thing, I mean, he ain't thinking probably, well, he snitched. But again, what you think?
Is that snitching? Because when you hear the words,
is it federal or what? Is this federal?
Yeah, that's
No, it's not federal.
it. Ain't.
It's state, right? State?
Oh yeah, because it's Georgia. Yeah, against
It ain't shit. It ain't shit.
It's Rico. It's something. It's Rico.
I mean, it's something.
So it's the same thing like Baby Bobby's
I mean,
murder.
federal is gonna pick it up. Fed's gonna pick it up.
Okay.
No doubt.
Okay.
Fed's gonna pick this up.
They're definitely involved.
They involved. They involved. So my thing is this. I'm just saying, I'm always looking at something from the person standpoint. I try to put myself in their shoe. I'm saying I'm in the joint. Boom. I see his brother go home. I'm sitting in the kite like, yo, man, what's up? What's up with that? And I don't get no hit back.
I don't know. I mean, there's codes you're supposed to follow. If you ain't heard nothing back, you stay silent, regardless. So, yeah, I ain't gonna say too much about it, but I just feel like there's codes you should follow. There's codes you should follow.
So if you let's talk about the gunner though. So if you gunner, okay, what was said and what would you say?
If I'm gunner?
Yeah. Like to get out. Is you gonna sit down or is you gonna take that little plea he got? Because I think we talked about this.
I'm gonna give you my honest.
We talked about this before.
I gotta stop smoking those backwoods. I mean, that's it. Those swishers, man. Listen, so this is what I would have done. If I'm sitting in there and I'm reaching out the gunner. Now, let's go back further though. Let's go back to this. Let's say, again, this is all basically speculation. Mm-hmm. Let's say gunner say, yo, man, we big as the world, man. We everywhere. Because remember, they was everywhere.
Yeah, they were.
They was performing. I'm talking about. They was on all the main shows. Mm-hmm. It wasn't nothing. Probably, you know what I mean? Like they could have easily been on a show with Taylor Swift. The way where these niggas was at. They was Kanye. You know what I mean? They was moving around. Yeah. What if this nigga said, yo, man, we got to get these niggas out of the house? What if Gunna said that to like him? Because all these niggas was running in and out of Thug House, kept on running. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What if he said that to him? Like, yo, man, look, we gotta, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, we can't go down. But what if they had that kind of conversation? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Boom. Okay, fast forward. Let's say that happened. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now they locked up, and he told the nigga like, yo, man, come on, man, you know, drug me in this shit. I'm out of that. I was out of that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? To the point, it sounded like to me a bunch of thug niggas already hated this nigga Gunna anyway. The only nigga that really fucked with Gunna was Baby because he taught Lil Baby how to rap. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, Lil Baby obviously don't fuck with him, whatever. But I'm saying he sent a kite. He see his brother get out. He see Thug brother get out. That means in order for Thug brother to get out, everything that they asked him, they had to ask Thug brother. Mm-hmm. They just didn't play that. They just didn't play it for the world to see. Because it ain't nothing coming from Thug brother. Mm-hmm. But if Thug brother has already said that YSL is a game, because he had to get the deal to get out. Yeah, yeah. It just wasn't. We ain't see the video of Thug brother. Because who the fuck is Thug brother?
Don't nobody know.
Nobody know. Nobody care. It don't hit the same hard.
Nah.
Boom. They asked him the question. Boom. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Because then his lawyers. Because he said the lawyer. If you listen to his album, he says his lawyers tricked him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So maybe his lawyer's saying like, look, everything that they're about to ask you, they've already on the record for. Yeah. Yeah. He's already. You know, his brother has already gotten out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? His brother's already out. Yeah. You know what I mean? So he do that. You know what I'm saying? But he reach under the Thug, and Thug don't hit back. So my thing is like this: is like, yeah, you want to sit down. Yeah, you want to sit down. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down for shit I done. Mm-hmm. I'm a man. I'm gonna stand on what I done did, homeboy. Yeah. But I ain't going down for what you done, my nigga. I'm not. I'm not going down for. If we together and we did some shit, it is what it is.
Exactly.
It is what it is. Like, yo, like, I ain't saying nothing, you don't say nothing. Like, it gonna come out in the wash. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come out in the wash. But if you doing some extra shit with some niggas and y'all still doing shit, and I'm trying to, man, I'm rich. I just came back from Paris. You know, yeah, you my man. I come around. When I come around the crib, niggas give me the, you know, the whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. you feel what I'm saying? I'm already been getting that vibe from niggas a little bit. Yeah, I fuck with niggas, but
you benefit from that. And then you throwing up the YSL songs. You know what it is.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I feel what you said, but at the end of the day,
you're affiliated.
They benefited from him too.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, Gunna, obviously, niggas want to hate him, but that album is fire from beginning to end. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. To the point, I don't give a fuck how thorough you think you is, nigga. Y'all niggas have listened to Gunna's album.
Yeah, everybody listen to that one.
Come on.
That's why it's played number one. Fuck you mean nonstop.
Yeah, you listening. So my thing is, I'm not saying like, look, this is how I operate. I wouldn't have been in that situation Because I've been in those, you know what I mean? I've had niggas around me that has happened to, you know what I mean? Different, like, and I know how to avoid that because at the end of the day, I'm not doing nothing with a nigga to talk about what we do.
That part.
It's simple.
That part.
Yeah, that's why, like, even where I'm from, niggas like, yo, niggas don't know, you know, they know, look, I'm from the same jungle as you, but you don't know all the shit I done did. It ain't for you to know. It ain't for you to know. It's a lot of shit that done happened, and I guarantee you this is a lot of shit where I'm from with shit that happened, and you be like, niggas don't know. Damn, who did that? You don't need to know. You don't need to know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, it could have, you know what I mean? So I'm that type of cat. Like, yo, because at the end of the day, I feel like this. The only way a nigga can listen, if me and you did something, you or I can't snitch. Like, nigga, we did it. You did it. You was with me. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you go tell somebody else something, we locked up, you go tell a nigga, yo, man, yeah, we ain't hit you. You using this shit as some, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we this, that, and that. Now, that nigga take the shit and go give our information away.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, man. Yeah, I can be mad at that nigga, whatever. But yo, he did what he trying to go home.
That's what he do. That's
no, I'm just saying, ain't no snitching, whatever. Like that he ain't snitching on nobody he know.
Yeah.
He ain't talking about nobody he don't know. He know this because your dumb ass told him what we was doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, he snitched. Okay, yeah, he used that information. He used privileged information to get out of his situation. Yeah, on some niggas he ain't got nothing to do with.
That's snitching still.
That's no doubt it's snitching. But I'm saying I look at it a little different.
What they call dry snitching.
Yeah, I look at it a little different only because, like, yo, he shouldn't even know that information. Mm-hmm. If you just kept your mouth shut, man, let these people have to do their job. Make them do their job. Yeah. Like, that's how I feel. So I think he should have, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know the ins and outs. I know he the only one keeps screaming free thug. And man, I'm sorry, brother, and this, that, and the third. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, he snitched. You can say that he said he snitched. He told, but I'm saying, is it snitching if they already got documentation? If it's already, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because they want to hear from your mouth.
They definitely want to hear from his mouth. He snitched.
Yeah, we heard it from his mouth, but we need it from another mouth.
Yeah, we need that. Just
so we can lock it in.
I think it's already locked in, man. They had already, when they got pulled over in that car, you know what I'm saying? Like, all niggas has already been going down, you know what I'm saying, with YSL tatted on them, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I know a lot of the young niggas from Atlanta, you know what I mean? Them niggas got the YSL on, they doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's no doubt they already know that there's been some gang activity. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, your man said it, you know what I mean? I mean, you know, no doubt. No doubt. You know what I mean? Me personally, I just don't put myself, I wouldn't have put myself in that situation. That I know I wouldn't have. Yep. I'm saying it could have been easily where I'm from. That's so close. That's happening like right here. That's a little, you know what I mean? That's right here. I'm talking about happening right beside you. You know what I mean? Where niggas got entangled in some shit, you know what I'm saying? And boom, you know, they try to bring you into a situation, but you can't, nigga. Ain't nothing. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about nothing. We ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing.
Yep, exactly.
You know, so these little niggas is a little different. They like to talk about it on rap. They rap and talk about it. Like, so they already like, you know, when you break down, when I'm listening to the music, because a lot of the joints I ain't listening to, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Like, there's a couple of joints I, you know, like, I love Thug. But there's a lot of shit I just can't overstand. I don't, you know what I mean? I can't even get the words what they saying sometimes. I'm being real, you know.
Fuck with Kendrick now?
Kendrick? No, I like Kendrick, I like J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I listen to that, you know what I mean? You know, I listen to shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit from the 90s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, I listen to Scarface. Like, I've been on Scarface the last week, 2 weeks. I'm like, I'm going through his shit. Like, I go back through nigga shit like that. Like, shit I want to hear, shit to put me in the mood, you know what I mean? Or I don't listen to that shit at all. I don't listen to that. I listen to R&B. Like, when you get in my truck, when I get in the truck, I listen to, I got the Sirius 50 XM on.
Yeah, that R&B slap.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna hear Commodores come on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Smacking that Andre 3000.
Andre 3000?
Yeah, smacking it, huh?
Man, listen. When I get a massage, you know what I'm saying? I put the flute. I
put that flute music on.
I put the flute music on, my nigga.
Meditation,
yeah.
boy.
Yeah, what about it? What you think? You listen to the flute album?
I mean, I'm fucking with it.
I think it's a nice move. Like I was saying before, it shows that our culture can elevate to something a whole lot more than just hip hop all the time, and actually make it do its thing. But like you said, I mean, music is in the black culture. I mean, and like I said, that's how people was communicating between villages with the drums and everything. So to be able to just listen to some music with just sounds of somebody's air through their lungs and beating on the drum, that's just connecting to ourselves.
That shit did have a color purple type feel to it.
I'm saying like that, no doubt. I'm saying, listen, it's Andre 3000. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Yeah,
for sure.
Like, fuck y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, a nigga wear an ugly ass sweater with somebody white man name on it, but you have something to say about a flute album made by one of our legends from our motherfucker. This nigga went on the stage and said the South got something to say, and from that point, period, we've always had something to say in hip hop. Like, how the fuck y'all niggas gonna talk bad about Andre 3000? Nigga, go jump off a building and push yourself off a building. Nah, man. I mean, it's artistic. We all know that's 3 Stacks. 3 Stacks been that way. A nigga had shoulder pads on. Nigga. You seen that nigga way before. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? And love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come on, act like you ain't let the speaker box below. You know what I'm saying?
That little 2-part.
Below.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about, like, all I'm saying is, like, I respect originality. So many of y'all motherfuckers sound alike, look alike, and doing all the same shit. Like, yo, hey, man, Shorty gave me a hell of a massage with that flute, man. I fell asleep. Shit did his job. Shit did his job, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about this, man. What y'all think about Charleston White?
Oh, man. He a character. I'll tell you that. He a character with a message, but with the wrong publicity behind him. Because the things he say is some real shit. Like, and if you don't understand it, you just ain't from that neighborhood. You ain't from that type of that era, or you ain't from that type of raising. Because like he's older than me, and I'm from the '80s, and I still understand that type of raising because that's just how it is for some cultures in certain people's hood. Because like you said, all hoods is the same almost. It's just how certain things is deal, rules, regulations, and how you supposed to move in your neighborhood. But like everybody hood the same. Everybody got crackheads. Everybody got D-boys. Everybody got hoes. Everybody got bitches. Everybody got the same thing. It's just how they raise and how they get through it. And this is how he getting through it. But like, yeah, I like that little podcast that I watched him with Cam Newton, and like how he was explaining. And one of the topics that like really resonated with me that we was talking about too was about. He said with the 3 different types of baby mamas out there, the whatever the baby mama, the hoe, and all that kind of shit. Yeah. And it's a real thing, like, cause like that shit's rough, man. Especially when you got that one baby mama that's the hoe teaching that son, you need to go out there and trap. You need to go ahead and do this. Hey, if I tell you to go shoot a nigga because he did mama wrong, do that. And it's niggas that'll do everything for their mama.
See, this my thing. Well, I'm gonna let you say. You talk. I mean, what you think about Charleston?
I mean, I don't even fuck with Charleston White like that. shit. So I don't give a fuck. Y'all can, you know what I mean? He do be spitting. He be spitting some positive shit sometimes, but it's kind of cluttered up in the hypocrite shit, bro.
All right, I say this, and y'all can you will be able to relate to this. Charleston White speak for, I ain't gonna say all of us living in the ghetto. We probably, you know what I'm saying? But where I'm from, I have friends, man, when you go in the house, there's so many roaches, you don't want to sit down. You know what I mean? Maybe the little sister then got a roach in her ear and had to be rushed to the hospital, get a roach removed from her ear. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was prevalent in my neighborhood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he talking about, I know what he talking about. He talking about, like he said, y'all niggas up there, we down here, I'm talking to them. He talking to the little nigga that's out, this 8, 9 years old, this nigga outside to 1 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's a jungle going on that's deeper than the hip hop that they see. See, white people see hip hop, they see black people with diamonds and jewelries. It's a flip side to us too. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There's Pampers, dirty Pamper nigga down. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't eating. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, we come from there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's who he talking to. Yeah. That's who he talking to. He talking about the killing that's going on in that neighborhood. Yep. You understand? I ain't talking about the nigga who killed. He got on some nice clothes. I'm talking about niggas down there, dusty niggas. You know what I'm saying? Killing. You know what I mean? It's a difference, and I feel him. You know what I'm saying? Like I know people say, you know, with him, with the things that he's saying, his tactics or whatever. But when you look back and they see that he was doing this community activist stuff with bow ties on, and he had this whole thing going on prior to. And then, you know, he wasn't getting, like you say, won't paying attention. Then when the niggas start talking ignorant, people start paying attention. Now you start having a voice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he contradict. We all are contradictive. Humans are contradictive. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we all say, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, I ain't gonna eat fast food no more. You know what I mean? You really try. You know what I mean? Then you go in Peter Jungle, get some shit. That shit fast food, man. All that shit is still fast food. You know what I'm saying? You know? So we contradict ourselves all the time, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, I still feel like the young fuck nigga need to be held accountable. These niggas can't going around and shooting and killing and hitting the wrong people. If you bust your gun in broad daylight and you kill somebody that ain't, you hit the wrong person, you need to be held accountable. You know what I mean? And everybody should support that. Like, nigga, you fucked up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out of the hood. Get out of here. You go. Run, nigga.
Around this block.
Yeah, you out of here, homeboy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it used to be. That's how it is. You got the block hot, my nigga. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. I mean, you know,
That's
put it this way.
Generation, man.
I like more about Charleston White than I don't like about him. We can get into the snitching shit and this and that and the third. He's a civilian. You do some shit. I feel like this, man. Look, this is how I was raised, my nigga. Listen, when we got down in the dark.
Yeah.
Once in a while, we got down in the daylight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Boom. You know, again, we were very conscientious of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But when the wolves come out at night, you know what I'm saying? We out. That's why my grandma used to say, hey, them lights come on, you better have your ass in the house. You know what I mean? Mom, yo, you was underage, nigga, you get in this house when the lights on. You know what I'm saying? The wolves out. You know what I mean? Like, and then when you got old enough to where you out there, you know what I'm saying? Listen, ain't nobody supposed to be out here, don't supposed to be out here.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you know, nowadays these little niggas, man, you pull up the internet and I'm talking about niggas got the automatic with the switches in the broad daylight. I'm talking about like shooting down the street, like just, you know what I mean? Like I be thinking like, yo, how these little niggas don't kill each other?
Hey, you hear about Charleston
I'm just
White?
saying, like, you know, about friendly fire, because they just shooting and niggas just jumping around shooting and niggas in front of them like this. They all over. I'm like, yo, these niggas gonna kill each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They came together.
Yeah.
Hey, you hear about Charleston White getting knocked down in the barbershop?
Yeah, nigga did what he's supposed to do. Caught his ass sleeping and knocked him on his head like, nigga, wake up. Nigga, you could have been, yo, you could have lost your life today.
Cut that head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Now, look, I don't mean, listen, just because you talking don't mean you don't supposed to be held accountable now.
Yeah.
It's accountability for everybody. You talking shit about some shit you don't supposed to be talking about, or, you know, it's consequences. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's part of it. Like I just feel like, yo, everybody, you know what I mean, we talking about, you know, when you say it's okay, like he's saying, like, you know, they talking on the radio, you know, smoking hookah, doing all this different stuff. Like, you know what I mean? You got to look at the other side of that too, man. That's that boy mom and family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't all have people die in our family, man, get killed.
Yep.
You've been a part of in the house with everybody crying, and you've been a part of going to somebody's house and seeing everybody crying. You feel what I'm saying? It hurt way more when you the one crying and you in the house and like, yo, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna never see that person again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't tell me how this family gonna react to that. You feel what I'm saying? On whatever level. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my grandma seen the shit, yo, go down there and tell them motherfuckers what you seen, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. They did it and you saw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay for you, grandma, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause they ain't supposed to have, she ain't supposed to seen it. Like, if you that nigga, you doing what you doing.
You got that new generation now that they taking out everybody because like what they it was even in the story. Well, not even a story. It was a case where somebody, I guess, did something in that whole YSL camp. They went to the grandma's house and
Yeah.
and you know shit, and it was there. But like Ain't no respect level no more.
These niggas making videos knocking old people out, man.
They made a whole music video about how they killed.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I know, but look, that's what we got to. That's what Charleston White is saying is that we got to stop living on. Listen, we can't live off the same street laws that we came up on because these little niggas ain't buying by it. They you know what I'm saying? We had a certain level of respect in how we moved. We can't. These little fuck niggas can't stand behind our law, our street law. You don't get to do that, my nigga. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to go running around just killing up and shooting motherfuckers and hurting innocent black people in our communities and think like, yo, you can come back around here tomorrow. Yeah, no. That ain't how you get down, homeboy. Listen, in the jump, nigga, when you locked up, my nigga, when you on the tier, my nigga, this how it is when you know, and I done sat down before, you know what I mean? You in the dorm, and nigga get out of line or whatever, nigga make you kick the door. You got to get off this tier. You can't be in here no more. Yep. Why that don't happen in our neighborhoods? Yo, you out of bounds, my nigga. You got to get out of the neighborhood. All I'm saying is, black folk, we got to police our own neighborhood. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is that at the end of the day, everybody know what happened in the neighborhood. And I'm saying is this: when we gonna start putting a price on a black life? Like, you know, when any black person get killed, especially by one of us, we need to know why you killed that man. And was it justifiable? Yeah, what's the reason? Just on that. Yeah. Just on what if we change that? Yeah. What if we just change the rule on killing a black person? You kill a black person, hold on. What happened? What was it about? Oh, some bitch? Oh, nigga, you going to jail? Yeah. Or this on some what? Oh, because he said, what happened? Oh, he touched your daughter? Or he did something to your family? Oh, that's police business. Yeah. That's police business.
But like, they're getting killed because somebody stepped on your shoe. That ain't cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's been happening for years. But I'm just saying on the strength of like the accountability part from us. Yeah. From us black. You kill a black person, just think if we put like, yo, the penalty that we put on one another, like if you kill a black person. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we looked at them just like you look at a child rapist? Yeah. Worse than a child rapist.
Because everybody want to know who's around you, who's living by you, and what neighborhood he's in.
Worse than a child rapist, if you killed another black person. Yeah. You basically shunned by the community without good reason. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying, but because again, let's be real now. There's some motherfuckers deserve to be killed. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit that happened and niggas do it. Because I'm a realist, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm saying, what if we start to hold one another accountable like that? Like, you kill a black person, the community need to know what happened. Like, if it was some street shit, then that's police business. You know what I mean? You killed you hit somebody, you killed the lady, she ain't had nothing to do with that. She was at the corner, like, and she died or something like that. Like, you immediately bombed from the community.
But see, when you say that, because like, Because like at the time we did have street justice at one point in time, like because you know the whole thing when you was in the street, no kids, no moms, when it's like drive-bys, anything like that, don't be doing nothing. That was rules back in the day, and like so like if that happened, well, what's gonna happen with the person who has to take care of that person?
What do you mean? Say that against our follow.
So with that saying, you know, so like basically, black dude killed somebody, hit a parent, hit a kid or something, he killed a kid. And then somebody in the community do some vigilante work. How would that go about it? Wouldn't that still be almost like that same thing?
He's saying call the police.
No, hold on now. Listen, you saying the family got some get back? Yeah. It's police business. Okay. I mean, because we were gonna kick his ass out of the community anyway. He leave the community still in the body bag. He got to get out of the community. Now, if you happen to get to the nigga before he got to exit the community, you know what I'm saying? That's police business. All I'm saying is you can no longer run this neighborhood, come through here.
Yeah, you can't be freely around here.
No, you can't be around here no more, homeboy.
Okay, yeah.
You can't be around here no more. Yeah. You can't. You got to check out of here. Yep, you can't go hide at your aunt's house in the basement or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? You got to get out of the community.
Yeah, you making a block hot, bro.
You gone, homeboy, and then you on the run. Now that's police business. Yeah. That becomes police business. Yeah. He no longer around here. Okay. He ain't here. Yeah. And he won't be here. Yeah.
He been exiled, expedited, man.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, he ain't got no money to be on the run that long. They'll get to him. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He'll get what's coming to him, or his family, or the other, or you know what I mean? Retribution. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what will happen. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is you can't be around here. You shouldn't be. There got to be an accountability, bro. Like, look, man, we make up 13% of this country, man. That's a fact.
So if that was your son,
what? If my son did what? Kill somebody?
Yeah.
Hit somebody up?
He can't come to your house?
No, like, listen.
You gonna turn him in or what?
Man, listen. Again, see this. Let me tell you, in this, because again, that's the issue. We're more concerned with the wrongness that our children may do than it is the love we have for our people. Mm-hmm. No, I love my people more. My people are saying this is, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you got you know what I mean? Because if 9 times out of 10, if I'm doing right as a black father, he know better than to do that anyway. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Like that, you know what I mean? Now, I ain't saying don't protect yourself. It's different. Nigga come up on you trying to hurt you, whatever. And my dad, I had to back him down. Mm-hmm. Oh, light that nigga up.
Yeah.
Like, you know, set that nigga fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you just reckless out here doing something, and you know what I mean? Like, no, I can't support that. I can't support that. I just can't support fuck nigga shit, my nigga. I just can't. Yeah, no. I see a lot of fuck nigga shit going on, my nigga. And I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't busting back, my nigga, but over my years of living on this planet, my nigga, whenever somebody had a problem with me, it was something these niggas, you know what I'm saying, either didn't know the whole story or you just lying. Cause I'm the type of person, I'm gonna look at it from the standpoint of, all right, man, if I was in their shoes, how would I feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like I can't, you know what I mean? You just doing fuck shit. Like, even with anything, man, like, listen, if I'm doing business with somebody and, yo, they supposed to get this amount of money and I got to give it to them, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going in the envelope, my nigga. I might be, he don't know what he getting or whatever. Yeah, and there's an opportunity, let's say, to take $1,000 or $2,000 off the top of this nigga, what he get. Yeah. I'm not doing that. Fuck what you heard, my nigga. Yeah. Like, that don't belong to me.
Yeah, nah.
I'm just saying, it's niggas that do that.
But that's that thing where motherfuckers don't hold themselves accountable.
As niggas that would do that, they greedy. It's greedy niggas that'll do that. And those are the type of niggas that need to be held accountable. That's what I'm saying. There's very few niggas that's left, man, that move on a level of honor. You know what I'm saying? And integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just a lot of shit going on, man, in our neighborhoods, man, that yeah, we can say that, you know what I mean, but it's you know, and they gonna see it too. The crazy part is we was them niggas, right? But we had some code to us. Now we done grew up and we got kids that, you know what I mean, you seeing them. Wait till our kids have kids. You know what I mean? And you start to see them like your you know, your grandkids when they, you know what I mean, if you live long enough, they become teenagers. Mm-hmm. So that means your seed gonna be 30, 40, you know, 50 or whatever, you know what I'm saying, 40 years old, 30 years old, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you'll see them operate as a parent, you know what I'm saying? Like, how fucked up is it gonna be? If it keep like how it's going in our, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's gonna get weird.
Man, it's gonna be just like all them TV shows. Everybody working for sex. That's all they doing is selling bodies, or either selling drugs. Things is just gonna be legal, because you see how Oregon going? Everybody on drugs in that block. Everybody.
That's crazy what they're doing in Oregon. Like giving people needles to actually shoot heroin and dope up. Like that's crazy.
Man, they got vending machines of that. What's that? Not narco, whatever that stuff. They got where you can go to $2 and get this thing if you about to OD and keep moving, because it's that much drugs out there. Like, I mean, yes, it's a normal thing to have it, but like they got it in machines to where, oh, you don't call the hospital, just go get this and shoot it up their nose, and they'll come back to life. Hit them in the chest one time, you know.
So back on the Charleston White. So you don't fuck with Charleston. You don't fuck with Charleston.
I didn't say I don't fuck with him. It's just how he's getting to it to show the message. It's a fucked up route. What he's utilizing to drive it is shitty. But the message behind
why you say that? Why you say that?
Because even when he got here, like for when his appearance in Arizona, it was just all trash. It was a lot of just controversy. He tried to hit a man in a poker, then he with a pig poker. Then when he was there, he maced somebody, and it's like, bro, was all that needed? And then at the end of the day, what message did you bring behind it?
Hold on now. Now, just keeping it 100, like that dude tried to hit him on stage. Tried to hit him. Hold on. He tried. So hold on.
What boxing matches don't have it where when they face each other?
Like you can't hit me on stage, homeboy. You can't touch me. You can get in my face. You can say whatever you want to, but you can't put your hands on me.
But you had a can of mace.
Yeah, nigga, because I know, because I know these niggas trying to go viral.
Yeah,
these niggas trying to come on, man.
I'm just
you
saying,
know when these niggas trying to go viral. I'm just saying if you was
when
him.
you have your security. When you doing things like that,
but he ain't running with no security. He running with Dewberry and his own boys. You know what I'm saying?
Doing things like that, you supposed to have your people ready and stuff. But like, bro, you brought mace to a
man. Look, he a little nigga. Like he say, he'll look. Listen, this is my thing about Charleston White. With like anybody, I don't like everything about everybody. Yeah. Some things I like, some things I don't like.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But overall, do I see a man that got some principles? Yes.
I will
do
say
I say
that,
some integrity and honor? Yeah. I mean, as far as nigga might say, yo, he snitched on somebody, this and that. I mean, I just see.
Nigga definitely ain't got no integrity. Man.
I'm just saying the snitch. I'm saying I'm talking about when it comes to black folks in our community. You know what I'm saying? Like now, as far as like niggas in the street, these niggas, all these niggas he be talking about, man, be suckers, man. They don't be really thorough niggas that should be respected. Give me one nigga that he had a problem with that should be really respected.
He said some dirty shit about Nipsey.
I mean, he said some shit. Again, my thing what he said about Nipsey is, there's a difference between Ermias and Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was the rapping nigga. Ermias was a man, had children, respect, you know what I'm saying? It is a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference because I respect Nipsey, but Nipsey was promoting gang banging. Let's keep it real, man. I mean, that's killing our community. We got to start acting like that stuff ain't killing the community. It's killing the community. It ain't what it used to be. Crips and Bloods used to be about uplifting the community. Now it's not. And anybody say
that's what he was on though.
Yeah, I mean that's what. Listen,
that's what he was on.
I love Nipsey.
He changed the whole trajectory of what it was doing.
No doubt. He was getting to the business.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to see on the opportunity outside of the fact that once he passed away, it brought some Bloods and Crips together, which was beautiful. We didn't get an opportunity to see where he was going to take it to and really bring. He was doing things with. The technology world and the business and things he was involved in. Yeah, he as an individual was rising. But what was it going to do as far as the cripping and the, you know what I'm saying? Like what was that going? I wanted to see what that was going to turn into. You know what I mean? Over there in Crenshaw and really what he was going to do to kind of, you know what I mean? Because that's where it get tricky for some cats. Like even with Snoop Dogg, you notice like Snoop still wear the blue and all that and this and the third, but he kind of. You know what I mean? He kind of separated himself in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? He still don't get me wrong. Snoop is still Snoop, but Snoop still, you know what I mean? Like I started saying Snoop less blue.
He knows how to switch it up. He knows where to adapt and how to move around.
He do. He lean on it when he have to, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? No doubt because where you from. That's embedded in the cats. But where you grew up and you in that. Again, I'm a cat from the South, so I'm looking at it a little different. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I see it as when I see niggas claiming blood and blue, I'm like, yo, who jumped you in, my nigga? Like that's a LA thing. That's a West Coast thing. That's y'all thing. Mm-hmm. That's y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like out west, that's y'all thing. You know what I mean? Like that's not something down Virginia and you know what I'm saying Atlanta. Like nigga, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, how you got some big homie had to okay that.
Mm-hmm. You gotta go check in. You gotta go out there.
It got to be something. You know what I mean? I just can't say, yo, I'm this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I don't talk about things I don't know about. So y'all would know, a little bit more about that. My thing with that is I didn't get an opportunity for Nip to get to a point where he's so big that like, how did he live in both worlds now? Mm-hmm. I would like to have seen that. You know what I mean? Like he evolved and you know what I mean? Like, and that's not the thing for him. You know what I mean? Because he was on his way to that. with all the stuff that he was doing. You know what I mean? So, you know, and again, like I say, I don't support everything Charleston White is talking about. I just feel there's a lot of good truth to holding accountable these reckless ass, you know, saying, you know, young boys running around, man. It's out of control. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta stop letting them, you know what I'm saying, hide behind our rules though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't mean the same to a nigga, these suckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, facts, man. You know what I mean? It just shouldn't apply to them. That's what I'm saying. As far as like how we, you know, you don't run your mouth or whatever. This, you know, how we was raised. You know what I'm saying? These cats get the opportunity to run around, shooting and killing, you know, hurting old people and doing all this kind of stuff. And oh, you can't snitch, you can't tell. You know what I mean? Like, no, nigga, you just hit that lady. Ain't got nothing to do with this.
But do you think it'll change at all? Because the way the situations are, you're seeing a lot more single baby mamas than having the dads out there, and you see those type of little niggas come out of those kind of situations.
It's never going to change because of ignorance. Like right now, a lot of niggas ain't going to agree with what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that, look, there has to be some balance. Life is real. Like, life is balance. You know, and if you're not balanced, if you're not balancing your checkbook, you're not balancing your life at home, you're not balancing your work with your, you know, your personal, it becomes an issue. You know what I'm saying? So we got to have balance. That's a fact.
And that's the thing that this world ain't got no more.
No, we got to hold one another accountable. And now we didn't got to a point where you can't say that, you can't say this, you can't. Man, get the fuck out. I say what I want to say. About anything, if you doing it for the consumption of us, you know what I'm saying, of society, and we can see it, I can have an opinion on it, and I can use the words the white man taught me, because ain't none of these words mine. I'm embarrassed if I go back to Africa, because I can't even understand or understand my people. I wouldn't even know what they talking about. So all these words that y'all don't want me to use, that y'all taught me, that's in the Webster dictionary, I'm gonna use them all. Every last one of them.
Might as well.
Yeah, like whatever. When I learn a new one, I use it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, so, you know, that's just how I see it, man. Now back to this, man. You was talking about Lil Wayne. Which, I mean, you said I didn't notice that. I noticed Lil Wayne's face was a little fat, like, but he been eating, you know, getting money. Man, but I didn't see anything other than that.
You know, it was a little shocking just seeing Wayne chubby in the face. I didn't know, because you know they had, it's just so much news about it. You know, Wayne had a stroke. Wayne
did he? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they said he had a stroke, then he had a seizure, and then it's so much going on. And so to see Wayne in that version of just an older fat Wayne, it was kind of surprising. But now when you think about it and talking about it, you're like, yeah, he just getting bigger. He happy, man.
I didn't know that. Are you talking about? I know about the situation that TMZ had reported. They had a seizure or he died on the airplane. They got that wrong. That's one of the things TMZ got wrong. So you talking about over the years, or you talking about something recent?
This was what they said about last year, that he had a seizure and had to go to the hospital, to where he just like basically passed out, and they had to rush him to the hospital because he was high stress or something like that. And then when I saw the interview or the podcast with him and Tiger and Tunchi on there, it was like, man, what's going on with Wayne? But you know, people do get older. People, you know, we don't all keep our same sizes. So, you know, I'm glad to just see him around doing some things, because, like, you know, that's Wayne, man. He's one of the GOATs, man. So
what you think? What you think, Tone Kapone, Wayne? Do you listen to his music? Like, where you put Wayne at? Like, state of hip hop right now, like, and that's a good transition into that. Like, where do you see like Wayne on your list right now? Where's Wayne at?
Currently or all time?
Yeah, just all time.
I say he top 10. I put him top 10. I heard him take over a few albums, just off one song.
Yeah.
When you a rapper who can take decades and you make young niggas want to put you on their album decades after you done been hot, bro, you a GOAT.
But you gotta remember, man, Wayne raised these niggas. All these niggas is Lil Wayne. These product of Lil Wayne. All of them. The shit on the face, the dreads, all that shit Lil Wayne. All that shit Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne birthed all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Large portion of all these niggas is Lil Wayne.
All
So
the tattoo face.
yeah, you know what I mean? So that's all Wayne. Wayne, you know, and then again, Wayne was around some hell of a rhymers. You know what I'm saying? Like, with that Cash Money clique coming up, you know what I'm saying? Like, in that environment, you know what I mean? Like, that's School of Hard Knocks for him. That was, you know, it was a perfect storm for Wayne. He was talented, very young, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, pretty much right round, you know what I mean, Baby and Slim and all them, you know what I'm saying? I think he was like, 12, something like that, 13 when he first got with them. So, you know what I mean, that's his daddy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got Wayne up there. Like I say, Wayne definitely is in the top 10.
So who your top 3?
My top 3 MCs of all time, you know what I'm saying, is my number 1 is, for me, is personally is Tupac, you know what I'm saying? But if you're looking at it from a standpoint of hip hop, and I love hip hop, it would be Jay-Z, because Jay-Z has done so much as far as, you know, realistically, right now, if my grandson came up to me and said, "Granddad, you know, I'm gonna be a rapper," I would say, spit some shit. Let me hear what you got going on. You know what I mean? As opposed to when I came up, if I said that shit when I was like, I'm gonna be a rapper, you get your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? But look what he's taking it to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tupac and them didn't get an opportunity, so we don't know how far they would take it. But just straight impact, it would be Pac, you know what I mean, and you know, Nas and Jay were right there for me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, as far as lyricists, you know what I mean? But, you know, wow, who was your top 3?
I'll say Jay. He in the top 3. I don't know, man. I do like the Lil Wayne, and you know it's cats that we be forgetting about too, because you got Andre 3000.
Yes, 3 stacks. Three stacks in my.
The body of work just ain't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but as far as from a lyricist standpoint, yeah, you know, like I say, I feel Andre 3000 is one of the best rhymers ever. Like, you know, when you listen to him rhyme, like his intent, like what he's saying, you know, it's incredible. But like Tupac, he ain't saying a lot. Like it ain't difficult. You know what I mean? As far as like, but his impact and where he lived and how he lived, you know what I'm saying? You know, was more of an impact for me. Like, you know, being rebellious, being like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but yeah, it's other cats, you know what I'm saying, too, that I love. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, I mean, Scarface, I think Scarface one of the hardest. You know, you Coogee rap, you know, when you go back, you know, the Juice Crew, I mean, it's a lot of cats that I was influenced by from a hip hop standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, shit, you think about it, you know. I mean, who your top 3?
Ooh. I mean, for me, I'm gonna have to say Ye. The reason I say Ye, the man's a genius when it comes to music. I ain't heard an album that don't make you stop, listen. I ain't heard an album that doesn't make you.
So you support Kanye and everything he's doing?
I support Ye. And I won't say I'm behind everything he say.
So you saying fuck Jews and all that too?
Yeah, I'm with Ye. I fuck with Ye. I
Okay.
fucks with Ye.
That's what I'm talking about. Cancel his
no
ass.
matter what.
Cancel the fuck.
Where
fucks
you
with
work
Ye.
at?
Nah,
Nigga, you might not have a job anymore.
I fucks with Ye.
man.
And the only reason I fucks with Ye is because it's just when you listen to his story, when you hear his background, like it's cool. Right now where Ye's at, I can understand, you know, that whole just everything in your head, social media, and grown man being stuck in all of that and not knowing, and then losing his backbone, his mom. That could do a lot to you. That can fuck your mentals up a lot when you lose your mama, and that's your main rock. So before the music wise, love the music, love how he collabs, love how he makes samples amazing, love how he like analyzes the music before he gets to it. when you hear a Ye beat, you know it's a Ye beat. When you hear the song come on, the orchestras and those strings come in, and then he'll be like,
So you
maybe
love,
I can change this up.
So you love Kanye? That's your guy.
I
Listen. I like Kanye. I like Kanye a lot.
I like him, but I don't like some of the shit he do.
Listen, man. We talking about the music. You know what I mean? Like I like Kanye.
So
Kanye, old school me, KRS-One. I thought he was one of the illest.
Right now, your top 3 all time. So
Kanye, KRS-One, and then my other one I would say, Sauce Walker. I fuck with Sauce Walker, boy. He be telling some real stories from the hood, boy. That I fuck with. Like it be like,
I fuck with Sauce.
That nigga about that shit though.
I fuck with Sauce.
Boy,
I fuck with Sauce.
When you hear that nigga say "ooh wee," you know it's about that time.
I fuck with Sauce. So you got Sauce in your top 3 all time.
Sauce I'ma always play Sauce no matter. I've been with Sauce from the jump, nigga, since he did a feature with K-Camp. So I fuck with.
I've been with Sauce before he had the braids. So.
Okay, so that's your top. That's Kanye,
KRS-One.
You know, Fabulous slept on too.
Fab slept on. Fab from the Jay-Z school up. You know what I'm saying? Like he, you know.
I mean, if you bring him in, you got to bring in Papoose and Cassidy.
Nah, they didn't really.
Nah, they don't fuck with Fab. They don't fuck with Fab. Fab, like you say, Fab makes songs. Fab can make.
They had that buzz like
that. They can make. Yeah.
Plus, his swag just, he got a different type of swag too when he rap.
Yeah, he a cool nigga.
Cats he a cool, real punctual battle rappers.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, you can't think of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's do groups.
What, rapping?
Best rap group.
NWA.
Cash Money.
All right, NWA. So that's your top 3. What? Who you got?
Nigga, NWA, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah, they get out of here. Bone Thugs, NWA. I'm telling you.
Bum 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 bum.
Oh, you over there? You I had that long flowy hair, man.
Go ahead.
Shit, and
you say. Okay.
well,
3-6 Mafia, boy. They 6 Mafia, boy.
see, I wasn't on them. I'm gonna have to say Outkast though.
Okay.
For sure.
For sure.
Outkast might be, you know, they might be 2, 3 though. You know what I mean? But Bone Thugs, they was it, man. You know
Bone
what I mean?
Thugs.
Yeah, Ghetto Boys is up there too. Like Bushwick Bill, Scarface, Willie D. You know, they was going in.
Shit, Mobb Deep had their thing too.
Mobb Deep was smacking.
Then shit, fucking CeeLo had his when he was in that. Boy, they had
Yeah, they had a cool little situation.
So that's it. That's it. No Run DMC. Nobody.
Man, I ain't really listen to Run DMC like that, bro. To be honest with you.
I just watched that doc. I just really couldn't get it because like he was already set to be successful because his daddy was Curtis Blow. So like
Who?
Ron's daddy is Curtis Blow. You didn't know that?
Who told you that?
Man, that's like
They say Run is Curtis Blow. Who told you that? I ain't never heard
Ron's
that.
daddy. Like bro, he got
Ain't no Curtis Blow. Ain't no Run.
Curtis Blow people with Run DMC, bro. So he
Man,
already
who told
kind
you that,
of
man? Ain't no Curtis Blow, no damn Run Daddy, man.
he already kind of famous in that whole thing, and then you got
man.
Russell. You got Russell Simmons already in that whole thing. So like,
No, man, he wasn't his daddy, man. He was responsible for a lot of the song, like music, like them being an inspiration to it. But Curtis Blow won't can to them. You know what I'm saying? Remember Russell and Russell and Run are brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hip hop. Look, Goody Mob, man. Goody Mob, Outkast. I would say the number 1 rap group is Public Enemy, man. Public Enemy was the number 1 rap group, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened and read it. They say they want suckers for the army or whatever. Picture me giving a damn. I said never. Come on, man. That's Chuck fucking D, man.
Boom, 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 boom.
tear the club up. Tear the club up. That's about 3-6 Mafia. 3-6
God damn, the nigga say, them niggas from Cleveland, but they from Ohio, ain't they?
Yeah, they from Ohio.
From Ohio,
Ain't that
yeah,
right
yeah.
next to Virginia?
Ohio a little ways from us, man.
Who your favorite R&B group?
Are single.
Oh, see, I got
Favorite R&B singer?
Top 3.
Singer. Man.
You can hear them blow a mic all day.
Whoa, pause.
No homo.
Man, you know who else love to hear sing, man? Gerald Levert, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
God damn, man. Gerald Levert. I love to hear
Ronald Isley.
Charlie Wilson.
Yeah.
Love Charlie Wilson, man. Who else, man? There's great singers, man. There's like, man, they can really, really sing.
You fuck with Anthony Hamilton?
No, I'm talking
Sade
about,
for sure.
I'm talking about, damn, I can't think of his name right now. It's crazy.
You know, ain't that the name of the group? What's the girl's name actually? Because Sade ain't her name, is what I found out.
Who Sade?
Yeah, that's the group name.
No, she by herself. What are you talking about? How old are you, man?
Man, I just heard some
Sade
shit.
is
where
one
they-
lady, man. One girl,
They was
one
like,
beautiful
that was-
woman, man.
They said that was the group name.
Nah,
And
Sade. No, Sade.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sade is singer. What's his name, man? Curl just didn't go all the way. He had
Lulu?
Luther Vandross.
Okay. That's it.
Luther Vandross. You know that curl just didn't curl all the way.
Luther had them vocals, man.
Luther Vandross,
Yeah,
man.
he did. Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean? Luther song come on right now, make you feel good. It's just a frequency to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? And what was his name? What was the other one? Oh man, I can't think. I see his name. I can see his face too, from that era. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I can't think of his name.
Keith Sweat.
Keith was a whiner. You know what I mean? You
I
love
don't think
Keith.
he, I don't think he was a singer.
No, Keith-
he was just.
I love Keith. Like you like Keith. Yeah, you got Keith. You
He
like-
got bangers, but he wasn't.
Johnny Gill. Johnny Gill could sing. Johnny Gill. I don't like Johnny Gill. You know what I mean? Johnny Gill. You know. Come on, man. You like Johnny with New Edition? Come on, man.
He wasn't the one on.
He wasn't, huh? When Johnny hit the group, shit.
He wasn't the one.
Johnny was the one, man. That
Bobby was the
put
one.
on that red. Come on, man. You remember
Bobby
that?
was the
Hey,
one.
Bobby
No, I'm
was
talking about
everywhere.
No, Bobby gone. Bobby left. That's what brung. That's why they brung Johnny. Remember, Bobby was out. Bobby was my prerogative. He was out of there. You know what I'm saying? I like right now. I'm gonna tell you who the best performer. Who the best performer right
Future.
now?
Future.
Usher.
You know what I'm talking
Usher.
I ain't never been to a Future show. What did he do?
You go hard. Future go hard.
What did he do? I thought he just stood there and rocked the mic. What did he do?
Yeah, he rocked that motherfucker. The whole stage.
Okay.
You should go, man. You gonna check that out,
He
man.
said Future. You left there like, yo, hands down, best shit I ever saw in my life. Okay.
About 30 songs.
About 30 songs? Oh no, Future got a hell of a
He
catalog.
got a catalog.
No, Future catalog is crazy. You know what I mean? Future got a crazy catalog.
Because he had them underground hits before he even became like super
Devin the
famous.
Dude too, man.
Devin the Dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yeah, Devin.
Shout out to Devin the Dude.
Yeah, Devin the Dude, huh?
Yeah, he's solid.
I forgot about, huh? They didn't forgot about Devin the Dude,
Forgot
man.
about Devin the Dude, man.
Yeah. Yo, so check it out. Right now, you on an island. What's one thing you taking with you that you wish you could take with you? Like, if you're on an island, there's one thing you like, yo, right now, like, yo, they like, yo, get your shit, boom, we gotta go. You going right now, you're gonna be on the island for 6 months, just, you know what I mean? 5 minutes to grab. What you grab? What's the first thing you grab?
Oh, that's a good question, bro. That's a good question.
6 months on the island, boom, you got 5 minutes.
To grab what? One thing?
I'm a country boy. I'm grabbing the machete.
Huh?
I got my machete. That's all I
You
need.
grabbing a knife?
Yep, I got the knife. That's all I need. I can do a lot with that. That's protection. That's a hunting tool.
You know what I'm saying?
Question,
Huh? I'm saying, are you grabbing 3 things? You grabbing 3 things. Boom, 5 minutes. You got 3 things you grabbing. We out of here. You know, for 6 months. I mean, for 6 months on the island. 3 things you got to grab 5 minutes. What you grabbing?
I'm gonna need like a hammer or something, bro. Like something.
All right, what you grab? So you grab a hammer.
Nigga, a hammer. Like the homie said, probably a machete. But niggas gonna be hunting, bro. Gonna be surviving, bro.
Fuck yeah.
6 months.
Yeah, I know.
What you finna bring some Lunchables?
Huh?
Nigga, it ain't gonna work. They gonna have to bring some. They gonna have to really kick in, man. Oh, fishing pole.
Yeah,
No doubt.
That's
the first thing I'm grabbing. That's the first. I'm grabbing some weed. Nigga, I'm grabbing some weed. Hey.
Nigga, that shit gonna be going into one week.
One of them motherfuckers got seed in it so you can grow it. So.
Nah, nigga.
6 months, nigga. Nigga make that last.
What?
6 months with some weed. Hell, look how much weed you taking.
I mean,
he said grab
I'm grab a pound of weed. You grab a pound of weed, you gonna be all right. Grab a pound. I'm taking a pound, a fishing rod. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, a nice ass, knife, a big ass. You know what I mean? Because everything else I can make. You know what I'm saying? I can make everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I need the knife. I need something to start fire.
No, I need the fishing pole, my knife, pound of weed.
I don't need no motherfucking weed, bro.
Oh, I need plenty of weed.
See, that third one hard.
I need weed. What?
I need that machete.
Man, I need
that motherfucking fishing pole.
Yeah, I think I need that weed.
Shit.
Especially if I'm on that beach by myself or I'm on this island and I got to deal. Oh boy, my shit.
And a boat. Nigga,
nah, you ain't got no boat. You can't take nothing.
That nigga said take 3 things.
No,
you can take this canoe.
No, you can't take.
See, you can make the canoe.
Nah, you can't.
You got that knife, cut down some trees, tied up.
Nigga, I'm not doing all that.
See,
run that carbon fiber boat, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's what I did. So I can slide off.
No doubt. I forget what's the show where they take you on there. Is it a lot? What is it? Alone. I like that show.
Yeah, that's what I say. I know what to get. Man.
Yeah, I know too. What to get? Like they get you to take like 10 things. You know what I mean? Like, you know. But
the one that's crazy is that Naked and Afraid. You just out there in the woods.
I ain't never watched that. I can't watch that.
Nah, I can't do that. You just in the woods naked.
That shit was crazy.
Well, and then they be falling, tumbling. I'm like, I know you done heard something.
Nah, I can't.
But you know, most of the motherfuckers that's on there on the new shows already been on the shows. Though.
Yeah, a lot of them repeats on different shows. You know what I mean?
But so they just learn how to get better and better.
Yeah. I like shit like Alone because these motherfuckers to be on that show be actually people who live like that throughout the year. Yeah. They be doing different expos and shit. You know, going climbing high ass mountains and doing all kinds of shit just because it's a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers be just doing that. You know what I mean? Because you can just tell. I remember I watched one episode. One of the niggas, he got the axe. This nigga jumped on the back of one of the joint with the big ass antlers. You know what I'm saying? And killed the joint from the. No, it was a bear. He jumped. Remember he killed him. He jumped on the back with the joint and killed him. You know what I mean? He killed a big animal. I remember like a big animal. And he thought I was like, damn, this nigga gonna make it because he got food for the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit got spoiled. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to hang it up. Boom. He had to try to cook some of it, turn into jerky, all kinds of shit he was doing. But that nigga ran out of food. You would think like, yo, this nigga just killed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and he checked out. He had to kick. He pushed the button to get out of there. I was like, damn, I thought he was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we've had a great conversation about a lot of different things, man. I mean, one thing, I love is being a part of the culture, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
Just seeing it evolve. There's a lot of things our culture has taught us, and that's why I agree with Charleston White. Like, we've adopted this kind of thought process of, this the music. It's in the music. The music has, when you go back and listen to music pumped me up to do a whole lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, different things. So, and that's the thing. I feel like a lot of people got paid off of our trauma, adding more trauma to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now they off rich, making all this money. And that's one of my gripes with Jay-Z. Like, I know Jay-Z is an asset to those that are around him, But Jay-Z owe it more to the people, man, to even like once a month do a podcast or do something where you come on and talk about just finance, how to invest your money. One of the things, pits that you ran into, you know what I mean, the pitfalls that you may have. Any information from him to the people is a benefit to the culture. You know what I'm saying? I just think a lot of them owe that responsibility to the culture. You made a lot of money. You've been very successful. You know, and a lot of people spent a lot of money on your records and stuff, you know, even when they didn't have them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to read your book decoded to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I want to be able to understand it.
Yeah, just go on, you know what I mean? And I'm not pointing them out per se, but again, like, I think that's a responsibility. And another thing, when you talk about this culture, if you're looking at the top three, you would say Puffy, you would say Jay, and you would say Dr. Dre, who have the most money. My only question is why the three of them don't own some type of distribution company where we can have somewhere that distributes the music and you get the right amount of money you're supposed to get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, you want to stream this kind of music? Stream it through our company. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? They got that kind of money to where now you can pay the artists what they're supposed to make. Mm-hmm. Why don't y'all do that? Like, why don't y'all have that? I don't. Y'all all together got $3 billion. What I'm talking about doing ain't gonna cost no more. Y'all can come up with $5 million.
Literally,
and do that, and you know, $6 million, $2 million piece. Oh yeah, $6 million would make this $6 to $10 million would get that going. You know what I mean? You know, and have the sponsorship and have all that stuff, and it just doesn't show a good picture to our community that y'all have this kind of money, and all y'all doing is sitting on the money, and you're not doing anything to give back to the people that spent their hard-earned money on it. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I just feel like, there's room for improvement there. You know what I'm saying? But overall, you know, growing up, I can just remember, my mom and my parents, being like, yo, that ain't gonna last. That boom bap shit, that shit gonna be out of here. That ain't no good. That ain't no real music. Now look at us. 2023, man, you can't see a Burger King commercial without goddamn hip hop on it. You know what I'm saying? You can't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, it just goes to tell you that, only thing I'm really afraid of is like, man, 20 years from now, it's going to look like white people created hip hop.
Never.
I mean, you're seeing more and more white people rapping and doing all our dances and moving. Like, you go through TikTok, man, they twerking, they doing everything that they have, in 20 years from now, like, yo, when we gone, or 30 years from now, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You look and say, well, damn, like, it's more hip hop, pop hop. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's more Drake and all them. They pop.
Pop hop.
Yeah, that shit pop hop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
New pop hop.
Yo, but again, I'm Remostylez. Just Tone Kapone.
Yes, sir.
AB 730.
Yep.
It's been another episode of F Your Opinion.
Fuck you.
Now y'all do y'all thing. Y'all chop it up. Do what you do.